We're closing in on the most romantic day of the year, but for many couples, it can also be the most expensive by the time you factor in the flowers, the chocolates, dinner, and even jewelry. Joining us this morning on how to avoid some of those Valentine's Day gotchas is personal finance expert Vera Gibbons. Good morning, Vera.
Good morning.
Thanks for being here to talk about these steamy deals.
Yes, well, you know, Valentine's Day is a big day for a lot of people. It's a $20 billion holiday. It's the fourth most lucrative event for retailers behind Christmas. You got Mother's Day, back to school. It's a big one.
Just as people are recovering from the Christmas spending, they're going right into the Valentine's Day spending. So you have some what to do's and what not to do's. Talking about hotel packages, you can get kind of scooped up in the idea of all the free things that come along with them.
That's exactly it with the hotel packages, because you think, oh, wouldn't it be nice to go to a romantic B&B, romantic location? So the hotels sort of have you right where they want you, because you want to have a nice time with your significant other, and you know, all they really have to do is throw in like a bottle of wine and a little bit of chocolate, and then mark it up by 10–20%.
And there
that happens a lot. So that's one gotcha.
And you don't want to be the Debbie Downer on the vacation that says, I don't want to spring for that that amount. You have to be romantic and stay in the mood. So speaking of romantic, a lot of people go out for that romantic dinner, but they don't realize they may not be getting the quality they expect, and it may not quite be the experience that people want.
It's just amateur night, Valentine's Day night in general. I mean, I hate to say it, but so one of the restaurant guides actually says that the price can be twice as much on Valentine's Day, yet 1 in 3 adults, according to the National Restaurant Association, actually does go out for Valentine's Day dinner. You feel sort of compelled to do so. It's just the dinner is rushed. Oftentimes it's a fixed menu. They're trying to turn the tables around quickly. I would just suggest making a nice romantic dinner at home, but I'm old-fashioned that way.
I am right in your camp. My husband and I always make the deal with each other. We'll go out another night to an expensive, fun dinner, but we're going to save our bucks and stay at home, and he's a great cook anyway. So moving on to the flowers, because a lady loves flowers. Guys like to receive flowers every now and then. It brightens your day, but this is not the time you're saving on them.
No, the flowers are expensive. I mean, they're really cheap in August when nobody wants them. But Valentine's Day, they really go up, and especially in the weeks leading up to Valentine's Day, so you don't want to procrastinate. I mean, girls like red roses. They want a dozen red roses. The long stems are going to be more expensive than the short stems, but if you really want to save, of course, you can go with a different color rose. You can go with a yellow.
Or just get creative with the flower purchase and come up with some different flower altogether. Why not? Right?
I mean, at the end of the day, it's really the thought that counts. But you do want to get those orders in early, because they do go up as we get closer to Valentine's Day.
They certainly skyrocket. So a lot of people give jewelry on Valentine's Day. It's sort of that traditional romantic gesture.
Not a cheap gesture, because jewelry is marked up anyway. It's one of the top retail markups that you see sort of all the time. That and movie theater popcorn and pre-cut vegetables and fruits. So yes, so jewelry is expensive, and 300% markup is typical. Valentine's Day, it's not uncommon to see 1,000% markup.
Wow, 1,000%.
It's really up there, especially at the chains. I mean, if you want to go to the independents, you might be able to get a better price, but
negotiate a little bit.
Negotiate a little bit. You might have some wiggle room on price, but yeah, jewelry is expensive at Valentine's Day, and if you're looking to propose and make the engagement, your lack of creativity is going to cost you.
Vera says, don't propose on Valentine's Day, in other words.
Do I sound like Debbie Downer?
No, I agree with you, I have to say. So you moving from the ice to the chocolates. So a lot of people like to consume the chocolates. That's their day they indulge, or one of the days they indulge, and sometimes the high-end chocolate
and candy is cheap. I mean, at Gas Buddy, we blog about this stuff all the time. I mean, we were at the point now where you almost say, if you're a Gas Buddy person, just run into a gas station or a convenience store or whatever. You have to show up with something. If you've been dating someone for 5 minutes, 5 years, 5 seconds, you have to have a little something for that significant other. Now, if your person requires the high-end chocolate, yes, that does get very pricey. As soon as Valentine's Day is over, you can't give it away.
Honey, I'll take the Junior Mints.
Exactly. Keep it simple. Keep
or the Reese's Pieces.
Anything.
Personal finance expert and senior consumer analyst for GasBuddy.com, Vera Gibbons. Thanks so much for joining us, and you are watching World News Now. Have a great Valentine's Day.